Picture this. You're scrolling through a popular shopping site, trying to figure out which blender to buy. You glance at the star ratings, skim some reviews, and see unanimous praise. Every single one glowing, top marks. It's almost too good to be true. And sometimes it actually is. In the hidden realm of e-commerce, fake reviews have proliferated, muddying the waters for genuine buyers who just want an honest opinion. Enter artificial intelligence, a tool increasingly used to spot bogus endorsements, protect consumers, and rebuild the fragile trust between buyers and online platforms. Today, we're delving into AI and the fight against fake reviews, examining how advanced algorithms are separating truth from artful deception. If exploring this intersection of tech and consumer rights gets you excited or concerned, please consider subscribing. We'll continue digging into how AI is shaping the world you see on your screen. For years, reviews were a powerful currency in e-commerce. Platforms like Amazon, Yelp, and TripAdvisor thrived on the premise that real customers would share authentic experiences. That credibility made or broke a product's success. But as the stakes rose, unscrupulous sellers turned to review farms or manipulative tactics, like offering free products or money in exchange for a 5-star rating. Some even hired armies of bots to flood listings with glowing praise or savage competitors with low ratings. This eroded user confidence, driving many to wonder, can you trust anything you read online? AI's role in fixing this problem starts with pattern recognition. Machine learning models devour massive amounts of review data, looking for signals that might indicate a fake. These signals could be repetitive language, suspiciously timed review spikes, or accounts that post similar comments across unrelated products. One brand might suddenly gather hundreds of 5-star endorsements in a single hour. Or a cluster of reviewers might recycle the same phrases, fast shipping, excellent quality, without referencing any actual product details. Humans can spot these clues in small doses, but at scale, think millions of reviews daily, only an algorithm can handle the workload. The AI flags what it deems suspicious, handing it off to a moderation team for deeper review or automatic removal. Some platforms have gone further, building sophisticated natural language processing, NLP systems, that parse not just the star rating, but also the sentiment, grammar, and context within each review. They might note if a reviewer always posts about electronics, but suddenly leaves a glowing write-up for pet accessories, using identical wording, or if the reviewer posts multiple times about the exact same product from different accounts. The model can also factor in metadata, how old the account is, whether it's left suspiciously consistent 5-star ratings for dozens of items in quick succession, or if it's part of a ring of accounts reviewing each other's purchases. By blending these data points, the AI forms a risk score, pushing questionable reviews into quarantine. It's not just about text. Another angle is analyzing behavioral patterns. Some unscrupulous sellers orchestrate click farms, paying people to add items to their cart, mark them as verified purchases, and then leave a glowing review. This used to be a surefire method to pass authenticity checks, because a verified purchase typically signals the person actually bought the item. But advanced AI systems now cross-reference shipping addresses, IP locations, and purchasing histories. If the same IP range is used for multiple verified purchases across disparate accounts, or if suspiciously identical shipping addresses pop up for multiple items, the system grows wary. The AI also monitors how quickly these customers return to write new reviews. Patterns emerge that a manual check might miss, like a small cluster of 50 accounts each purchasing and reviewing the same product at 2 a.m. on a weekday. Of course, the arms race continues. As AI detection improves, fake reviewers adapt. They might vary their language, stagger their reviews over days, or mix in some realistic criticism to appear more legit. Some even consult AI text generators, ironically using advanced language models to craft convincing, unique-sounding praise. The cycle escalates. Each time the AI adapts, the fraudsters try new tactics. This mirrors spam email detection. In the early days, spam filters blocked basic keywords. Then spammers began substituting letters for numbers, or creating random text to slip by. Similarly, fake review networks now adopt subtler approaches, forcing the AI to dig deeper. What's at stake goes beyond a single product. Consumer trust underpins online marketplaces. If shoppers suspect every 5-star rating might be bought, they may turn to brick-and-mortar stores or rely on influencer endorsements, which come with their own controversies. Platforms that fail to curb fraudulent reviews risk losing credibility and revenue. Conversely, those with robust AI-based protection can market themselves as more reliable, attracting cautious buyers who prefer genuine feedback. Some e-commerce giants highlight verified purchase plus AI-verified authenticity as a badge of honor, reassuring customers that they're less likely to be duped. Another emerging frontier is image and video reviews. As more consumers post photos or clips of themselves unboxing or using a product, scammers try to exploit that avenue too. AI, however, can analyze visual metadata, detecting stock images or repeated backgrounds to identify if the same person or location is used for multiple items. Deepfake technology might eventually enable fabricated product test videos. But ironically, AI can also fight that by analyzing inconsistencies in lighting or facial features. This layering of text, image, and user behavior data forms a multi-pronged approach that's harder for fake review syndicates to beat. What about the ethical dimension of AI stepping into this role? Some worry about overreach. Could an algorithm incorrectly penalize genuine users who happen to post short, enthusiastic reviews? A badly calibrated system might brand an enthusiastic fan as a bot, or punish a small seller who gets a random surge of positive feedback due to a viral video. Striking the balance between vigilance and fairness is tricky. E-commerce platforms generally err on the side of removing questionable content, believing it's better to delete some real reviews than to let fakes proliferate. Yet for a smaller merchant reliant on good reviews, a false flag can be devastating. That's why many companies keep a human oversight panel to review algorithmic decisions and allow appeals. An additional complication is cultural nuance. AI might flag a user's text as suspicious because it's grammatically unconventional, even though the user might be a non-native speaker giving a genuine review. Or certain communities might prefer concise, emoji-laden endorsements that an algorithm sees as spammy. The best systems undergo localization, training on region-specific data so they don't treat every variant of language or style as suspect. Some incorporate advanced natural language understanding, capturing that this product slaps so hard is a positive statement, not violence. Stepping back, the significance of tackling fake reviews goes beyond e-commerce. Trust is a cornerstone of the digital economy. We rely on reviews not just for blenders and smartphones, but for booking hotels, choosing restaurants, even selecting doctors. If AI can't effectively weed out manipulated feedback, we might see a broader erosion of trust in online ratings. Conversely, if the fight is successful, consumers may rely more heavily on digital platforms, confident that the 5-star rating they see actually reflects real experiences. Already we see expansions into service-based industries, where an AI might also parse user-submitted comments about contractors, tutors, or personal trainers, fields where authenticity is equally crucial. Another factor is the legal angle. Governments worldwide are beginning to crack down on fake reviews, imposing fines on companies that orchestrate them. Some countries now treat them as a form of false advertising. In parallel, platforms leverage AI not only to protect their brand image, but also to comply with regulatory requirements. In some high-profile cases, authorities demanded e-commerce sites remove or disclaim obviously manipulated ratings. Having a robust AI-based detection system helps companies avoid legal entanglements and meet new consumer protection rules. Over time, we might see global standards for AI-driven moderation, akin to how spam email detection is now an industry norm. The question remains, can the fight against fake reviews ever truly end? Or is it a perpetual game of cat and mouse? For now, it's likely the latter. As technology evolves, so do the cunning ways of scammers. Yet the momentum is on the side of advanced AI, which can adapt and learn from new data. The more these platforms share information, like blacklisted accounts or known patterns, the stronger the collective defense becomes. There's talk of an AI consortium among big retailers, pooling resources to tackle cross-site scammers. If that materializes, it could drastically reduce the profitability of fake review schemes, making it harder for fraudsters to hide across different marketplaces. If you care about making informed decisions online and ensuring that honest sellers get the recognition they deserve, then this ongoing struggle should matter to you. By understanding how AI is deployed and supporting platforms that invest in robust detection, you become part of the solution. The end goal is a digital marketplace where star ratings genuinely reflect quality, letting you pick a product or service with minimal worry about hidden agendas. Thank you for delving into AI and the fight against fake reviews with me. If you found it insightful, Subscribing is a great way to stay updated on how AI shapes our everyday experiences, from the screens we scroll through to the trust we place in them. Because in a world where data floods every corner, authenticity becomes a precious currency, and AI stands on the front lines of defending it.